Hey, what's up, family? I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are Two Crazy Ketos.
And in today's video, we're going to fulfill a subscriber request. We recently did a review on the Koia drinks, and one of our subscribers has asked us to do a blood glucose test.
We're going to do it
right after this.
So these Koia drinks were absolutely delicious.
These things are incredible. And we are always saying, like, we are never buying, like meal drink snacks or replacement drinks or anything like that. Whether it be for a snack or a full meal, I just want to chew my calories, not drink them. But these things are incredible.
They were so tasty. But we do want to make sure that they're not too good to be true.
Yeah, because one of our subscribers actually messaged that it sounds too good to be true. They sound like they taste too good to be true. So we ran to Whole Foods, and I cannot believe we spent $5 a piece on these things. And I was like, what flavor? And Rachel's like, I want them all. So
what we probably should have done the blood glucose test
before buying all three of them,
purchasing all of them in case they're terrible, but here we are.
Well, here we are. We've got 3 of them. You could always return it, I guess, if the other 2 if you want. So which one are we going to test?
I don't know. Either
I say we do the cream.
Caramel.
I say we do the caramel.
Okay,
so let's start off with our blood glucose test.
Wait, it's caramel.
It's caramel.
Caramel.
Okay. So we haven't, it's the middle of the day.
Yeah, we haven't eaten yet, though.
I did start my day off with a coffee that had just 1 scoop of the birthday cake fat powder, but that was hours ago. That was at 6:30 in the morning. Are you ready?
I'm waiting for it, like a little kid. I've just had espresso roast coffee.
Yeah, so this isn't completely overnight fasted, but it'll still give us where we're at.
Get rid of the first blood drop and go for the next one, right?
Let's start off with Rachel. You have no blood there.
I'm sorry.
I don't even think we got enough. 95.
95.
So you're starting off with 95.
Milligram per deciliter blood glucose test.
Oof.
Please apply blood onto the test strip.
95.
95.
So again, that's it's not completely fasted. It's the middle of the day.
Well, mine is.
Yours is, but we've also been running around, and that can elevate your blood glucose. Okay, so are you ready?
I'm ready to shake it. Make sure it's on there.
Are we gonna drink this whole thing?
No, I don't think we need to drink the whole thing. Shouldn't we just taste a little bit?
Well, no, you want to get the effect, right?
Okay.
So we'll drink half of it a piece.
All right. That doesn't make me sad. You have to get to the halfway mark. It's so good, though, isn't it?
It's really good.
All right.
There you go. I feel like I'm not savoring it because I'm chugging it.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
You got to chug it down. You don't get to savor this.
But my half is on the bottom. And then when are we going to test
We're going to test in a half hour, and then we'll test in an hour, and then we'll test after 2 hours. So we'll be back in a half hour. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes.
30 minutes it is.
Curious to see what we got. We'll start with May.
I'm really hoping that this is a good result, because that stuff is very delicious.
92.
Yes!
It went down.
That's good news.
Let's check you. Get some blood, Missy.
I don't bleed easily. Here, you're going to have to help. Squeeze it. Squeeze my finger. Oh, there it goes. Let's see.
86.
Wow.
Your blood glucose went down.
It did.
So that's a good sign. We'll be back in another 30 minutes. Okay.
You love me, Joe?
I do love you.
He loves me.
You do your own.
What do I do? I pull this thing back?
I already pulled it back, so all you got to do is stab yourself. But this way, I'm not causing you pain.
What do I push? Which button?
This little button.
Please apply blood onto the test strip.
I should pull the
Oh!
blood out first.
Your blood glucose reading
88.
Yay!
So Rachel's 88. I'm cooking, so hopefully I've cleaned my fingers enough. We're in the middle of I'm making dinner before I make lunch.
I'm afraid of lunch.
blood glucose
I'm hoping maybe we skip lunch today.
blood onto the test strip.
See.
Your blood
103.
glucose reading is
So it's up a little bit.
But mine isn't.
Yeah. So mine is up a little bit, but it could also be because like I'm running around because yours isn't up at all.
Nope.
So
So,
we'll come back and check it in another half hour.
okay.
Okay.
I have so many little pricks on my finger now.
Last check.
feel
It's
like-
been about an hour and 45 minutes.
glucose test.
So I have a feeling my last one was a little off because I was cooking and I didn't like wash my hands well. So I'm
That's
curious.
not gross. That's
Well-
not gross or anything.
You know, I'm cooking like with tomatoes and onions and stuff. So
And bacon.
and bacon.
Your blood
Yeah, 92.
is
Yeah.
92. So I really think that last reading was like a false reading, that 104. That 104, 105, whatever it was. I don't think it was right. Because if you don't wash your hands before you check your stuff, like any sugars or anything that you have on your hands, it's all going to affect your blood glucose test.
All right.
blood glucose test. Please apply blood onto the test strip.
Her voice is so comforting.
Your blood
83.
glucose reading is 83.
So overall,
I'm so happy.
So overall, like your glucose went down from before you drank it.
This is good news.
So-
because this stuff is delicious.
So there you go. I don't remember which subscriber asked for us to test our blood glucose on this, but thank you.
Yeah.
Because now we know, like, this stuff is safe to drink.
Better safe than sorry.
Yep. So, I mean, again, it is a bit expensive.
Yes.
It's $5, but it's also $5 to have it shipped unless you do the subscription thing.
It's like a Starbucks drink.
But yeah, it's an occasional treat or something like that. And for those of you who didn't see the other video, we'll link it up here. And again, just to remind you of the nutrition of this, one bottle, the whole bottle, we drank a half a bottle.
Each.
So is 270 calories, 22 grams of fat. It's 10 carbohydrates, 5 fibers, and 12 grams of protein. So it's like really, really good keto.
Yeah. Surprisingly. Yeah. And it is delicious.
And it doesn't affect your blood glucose. And so for those of you who may be asking, like, why didn't you check your ketones? Listen, we'll check our ketones once in a while, usually when we're doing some kind of like a challenge or something like that. But I'm not a huge, I don't put a lot of stock into ketone readings, especially when you're doing something like this, because ketones take a while to affect. So like drinking this, like you're not going to notice a significant change in your ketones. You're like a half hour later because ketones is what's in your blood. That's what's fueling your body. And somebody like me who's been fat adapted for over 2 years and I don't have a tremendous amount of fat on my body as it is, what ends up happening is like you're not going to see a huge change on me. I already have low ketones unless I take some exogenous ketones or I eat a super high fat meal because my body's really good at utilizing those ketones.
Yeah, I usually get like a 0.5 or 0.6
so
at best.
If you want to know what the impact that a food that you're eating is, this is the best thing.
Yeah.
And you can get this at Walmart. This was I think it was $18 for this one,
cheap.
if I remember right. This was a little bit more money because it has the voice and it can save things and stuff.
She's super
But I think
soothing.
she's 20. I think this one itself is $25, but the other one's $13. And these test strips are only 5 cents, as opposed to the
Each.
ketone strips. Yeah,
Not the container.
Yeah, 5 cents each. The ketone ones, we've changed over to a new one, but even those are 59 cents a strip. So if you're going to do something like this, you're looking at, for us to be testing, $4 to $6 to test every half hour to an hour. So.
Yeah.
So this is the best way to test to see whether
What's
food
the
is
impact?
doing. Yep. And you can do it with anything. So that's our video for today. Hopefully this helped you guys out, gave you guys some information, and now you know this stuff is okay for you on keto.
Yeah, and
just remember it does have
delicious.
carbs in it. So, 5 total carbs or 10 total carbs, 5 net carbs. So, use it as a treat, not as like an everyday thing.
Yeah.
So if you like what you saw, do us a favor, hit the like button down below.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit the little bell icon, and that way every single time we upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it.
And don't forget to check out all of our social media on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and our website at twocrazyketos.com.
And until next time,
Bye.
bye.